Welcome to the recap of the White Sox doubleheader split with the Kansas City Royals Wednesday afternoon and evening at Guaranteed Rate Field. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Wintrust, home of White Sox checking. Do what my buddy Steve did. Steve called me today and said, guess what I got? A White Sox debit card. Didn't know about it. Saw it on the channel and said, that thing's super cool. The team may not be great, but I love my debit card. Click on the QR code on your screen or go to wintrust.com/White Sox for all the details. Sox split a doubleheader today, and when you've lost 6 ball games in a row going into the nightcap, we can consider that progress. I will look at the positives from today's games because you've seen over the last few days, in fact, young pitching, Nick Nastrini, today, Jonathan Cannon. These young kids coming up, getting an opportunity against a quality opponent and delivering. Today, Cannon making his major league debut, had a bunch of family and friends in a skybox, all decked out in White Sox gear. Super cool to see them all fired up. He went 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run it's earned, 3 Ks, and 1 walk. That's a really good outing against a really good team. Unfortunately, Michael Kopech melted down for the White Sox and gave up a 2-run home run to Salvador Perez. Look, Salvador Perez is a really good hitter, but when you throw 101 miles an hour and your job is to come in and close a game out, you got to get the job done, and he did not do that. Leisure with 1 hit, didn't allow a run in an inning of work. Wilson, a perfect inning of work. And then Kopech, an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs. They're earned. He struck out 1 and gave up a 2-run bomb, as I said, to Salvador Perez. And then Leon gave up a run in the 9th to make it a 4-2 Kansas City victory in Game 1. Offensively, we're going to have to look at Paul DeJong. He had 3 hits. He had a home run. He had a double. He had a single. Thought he was really, really good in that game. Our Chicagoland Chevy dealers, player of the game, I'm going to go Co. I'm going to give it to DeJong, but I also got to give it to Cannon. These 2 guys played really well today in a losing effort in Game 1, 4-2. Now let's go to the second game, and it's really hard to sweep doubleheaders. Sox are at home. They got to find a way to win a baseball game at some point. They had lost 6 in a row. Eric Fetty, 5 2/3, a 3-hit, no-run baseball with 5 Ks. He did walk 3. That's a little concerning. But when he had to make big pitches in big spots, he did just that. Fletcher had a single to drive in a run. Gavin Sheets hit a homer. Now that you've got so many guys out with injuries, I know Jimenez is back. Sheets is getting opportunity to play against righties and lefties. He's according himself pretty well. Renfroe drove in a run. It was a 2-1 ball game, and that is exactly how it finished. White Sox win this one 2-1. I'm going to give Eric Fetty, the Chicagoland Chevy dealers, player of the game in Game 2. I gave you his numbers. Michael Wacha got the loss, and the save went to Deivi Garcia with 2 innings of 1-hit relief. Folks, look, we got to be honest with ourselves here. This team is not going to win 60 ball games. They're just not. So from my seat, rather than signing Tommy Pham and Robbie Grossman, no disrespect to those guys, play kids. Watching Nastrini and Cannon and watch some of these other stories, that's what I'm looking for as a baseball fan. White Sox split the double dip. They get Thursday off. Have a great rest of your night. Get that debit card. That is a little home run hitter you can carry in your wallet. Take that.